No, not quite. Ethan?
I didn't even do it. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, we've already talked about the setting, so where your creature lives, and we've described our character for our books. So today we're going to go into trial, and a trial is going to be something difficult that your character goes through. And then we're going to have 3 different trials like I have up here, and each one of you already have on your papers. So the character goes through trial 1, which is the easiest trial that they go through. And then then they have a resolution. Then trial 2 is a little bit harder, and then they have a resolution. And then trial 3 is the hardest trial that they go through, and then that gets resolved. Okay? When we've written our setting and character paragraphs, what are those words that we've used and talked about already? Peyton?
Silver dollar words.
Silver dollar words. And can someone tell me what a silver dollar word is and why we would want to use it in our paragraph? Gabby? Yes. And where can you find silver dollar words in the classroom? Annalise? You can find them under wow words. Is there another spot, Abraham?
Over there.
Yes, over here we have our silver dollar words for ocean colors, ocean moving, our habitat details that we've used. Okay, so what we're going to do for trial is I am going to read Puffer's Surprise, which is a story about a pufferfish. And as I read this, if you hear a trial that Puffer goes through, I would like you to raise your hand. And then we'll stop and we'll go through that together and how Puffer resolved the problem. And I'll write it up on the board and have you guys do that with me. Okay? So this is Puffer's Surprise. Under the clear blue sea that surrounds the Galapagos Islands lay a busy coral reef. It is daybreak, a time of change in the reef. Nocturnal fish search out coral nooks where they will sleep, while the fish that are active during the day awaken. A pufferfish begins to stir on his sandy bed. Emily? Oh, stir for a silver dollar word? Yes, that is a silver dollar word, but for now I'd like you to just listen. Thank you for politely raising your hand now. Dawn is a dangerous time in the deep sea. Sharks and barracudas watch their prey closely, hoping to catch them in a sleepy moment. But Puffer is safe from harm for now. The bullseye pattern on his back camouflages him against the sand, making it hard to see him from above. So, I want you to raise your hand when you hear a trial. So not yet, not silver dollar words. We did that before, but we're going to wait till we hear a trial. Did you hear one?
Yeah, because he has to be careful because if he moves too much, they're going to notice that it's not just sand.
He does have to be careful, but has he hit a trial for himself yet?
Oh.
No. Good point, though. Okay. Once Puffer is awake, he swims out of the sand to eat spiny sea urchins on the ocean floor. He crushes and grinds the urchins with his 4 sharp teeth. Puffer's teeth never stop growing. Chomping on crunchy foods files them down so they don't grow too long. A shadow quickly passes over Puffer. It is a school of barracuda. Puffer waits motionless for a moment, then continues to eat, watching the predators closely. Suddenly, one breaks from the school and darts at Puffer. Leah?
A barracuda darts at Puffer.
Yeah, a barracuda darts at Puffer would be our first trial. Let's see if we can hear the resolution as we read the next page, and then we'll write it up on the board. Okay. Quickly, Puffer gulps down water that fills a sack in his stomach. His tough skin stretches out and he becomes twice his original size. Puffer has changed from a quick and easy meal to a balloon that is too big for the barracuda to swallow. The barracuda swims away. So what's our resolution? What does Puffer do to resolve the issue? Aiden?
He makes it where he puffs up so big that the barracuda knows that he shouldn't waste time because Puffer is too big for him to swallow.
Perfect. Trevor, do you have something to add?
Well, are we supposed to be writing down the
go and write those down. That way you guys can see it up on the screen, and then you can write down what I have. So trial one is a barracuda darts at Puffer. And then resolution, Puffer puffs up twice his original size. So he is too large for the barracuda to eat. So you're writing this down, and I'll give you a moment to do that before we go on. Perfect. Yes. Looks like everybody's just about there, so we're going to read to see what the next trial is. Okay. Puffer expels the water he swallowed and returns to his smaller size. Still hungry, Puffer crunches into a snail, then looks for more food. He eats until his stomach is round and bumpy from all the good things stuffed inside. Puffer swims slowly toward a coral island in the distance. A yellow-orange gleam catches his eye. He swims toward the bright colors and sees a group of rainbow wrasses surrounding an angelfish. What's a wrasse? Does anyone know what a wrasse is? Yeah?
A wrasse is like a little fish that cleans other fishes in agreement which they don't get eaten.
Yes. Okay, Puffer swims closer. The wrasses are cleaning the angelfish. Puffer lines up with other fish that are waiting to be cleaned. He has found one of the cleaning stations that are scattered around the coral reef. When Puffer reaches the front of the line, the rainbow wrasses nip the dead skin and parasites off him. There is a partnership between the wrasses and the fish being cleaned, like Puffer. Each partner benefits. The wrasses are fed, and Puffer stays clean and healthy. No trial yet. Also waiting in line to be cleaned are moray eels, groupers, and the very same barracuda that tried to eat Puffer. But Puffer is not alarmed. Predators do not attack while at the cleaning station. Freshly groomed, Puffer continues to search for a meal. He stops suddenly, sensing danger. He turns around. Swimming right toward him is a large spotted sea bass. Talia. And how could that be a trial for Puffer? Do you think? Ethan?
It can eat him even if he doesn't pop up.
Okay, let's see what happens. Puffer blows up like a beach ball as the sea bass attacks. The sea bass catches Puffer in his throat, but Puffer is too big for the sea bass to swallow. The sea bass has no choice but to spit Puffer out into the water. As the sea bass turns around, Puffer slowly swims away. So I want you to talk in your groups and write down something for trial and resolution. Talk with your group members about that. Why does the basket just spit Puffer out? Perfect. after the trial?
We had Seabass attacks him. Resolution. Puffer puffs up, so he was too big for the Seabass to swallow, so we had to spit him out.
Perfect. So everyone should have that written down. The sea bass attacks Puffer, and then the resolution, Puffer puffs up, so he is too big for the sea bass to swallow. Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah. If you have something along those lines that matches with the story, that would still work. Okay. But the sea bass hasn't given up yet, and once again he lunges toward Puffer. Puffer darts into a hole in the reef and swells up. He is too big to be pulled out by the sea bass. This time the sea bass leaves to look for other prey. He is gone for good. Morgan.
The sea bass starts at him again, trying to eat him, but Puffer doesn't give up.
Yes. Okay, so we're on trial 3, so this is the hardest trial. So you notice each time it gets a little bit harder. First we have the barracuda that just darts at Puffer, and then he gets swallowed. And then this time he gets lunged at again, and it's more suspenseful because Puffer has to go hide in a hole. Otherwise he probably would have been eaten, or close to eaten. Okay, so trial 3 is the sea bass.
I think
Tries.
the sea bass can chew the puffer, but like the second trial, the puffer got in his throat so he couldn't chew it and he had to spit it out.
No, that was the second
Yeah, that's
trial.
what I'm saying, because
Yeah.
because for the third trial, if the puffer didn't go in the hole and blow up and just blew up, the sea bass could probably bite it. Because the sea bass in the second trial, the only
Oh yeah.
puffer
He
escaped.
probably still wouldn't have, but it would have still been a risk. So that's why Puffer had to get into the hole. Okay. So Puffer hides in a hole and puffs up. Also, part of this resolution that I want to make sure you guys have is that the sea bass then swims away. Because if the sea bass didn't swim away afterwards, could he have tried to attack Puffer again?
Yeah.
When Puffer comes out of the hole?
Yeah.
So Puffer hides in the hole and puffs up, sea bass swims away. Or gives up and swims away. Swims up.